Okay, in this tutorial we will be looking at installing the HLS relay, which is used to relay the stream from Tubeist to YouTube. So I'm going to assume that you have Docker installed, and if you don't, you will have to install that first, or if you have Linux distribution available, you should be able to follow these steps as well. Another option is of course to install Python and ffmpeg in Windows as well, but we will do it this way with the Docker container. So the first thing I'm going to do after that is to open a command window, and that's the thing we see on screen now. I'm going to pull the Alpine Linux distribution. It's a small image, so it's pretty quick. So this is a very basic Linux distribution that we have here now. Next I need to start and configure this. So we're going to start it with this command. I'm going to put all of these commands in the description of this video, so you can cut and paste them if you want. So we name the container that we create HLS, and we create a port mapping for port 8080, which is the port that the relay will be listening on. So you will have to do a port mapping in your router as well to open up a connection to your machine running this Docker. So when I do this, I get a shell, and in this shell we will do a few things. We will first update the list of packages in Alpine. Then this is a very basic image, so it doesn't contain Python, and we need Python, so I'm going to add Python to this image. And the HLS relay uses the Flask package as an HTTP server, so I'm going to add that as well. And the final thing we need to add is ffmpeg as well. That is responsible for repackaging the information that it's receiving from fragmented MP4 to MPEG-2 transport stream, which is what YouTube wants. It's a plain remuxing that is being done in that case, so it's not very resource demanding. Okay, now we have everything, so we're gonna cd into our home directory, and now we need to get the actual HLS relay as well, and I'm going to post a link where you can find the latest version. Right now the latest version is 0.2.1, so I'm going to download that one using wget. Now we have a file here called v021zip, so we'll unzip that and we'll cd into that created directory, and it contains some files. Now this is a Python source code, and in this case the code is also the configuration, so you can edit this using some editor. I'll use vi here, so I'll enter here, and basically it's just two things that you need to change, and it's the username and password that is used to access the server. So this is something that you set later within the Tubeist app. There are some defaults here. So if I want to exit without changing anything, I press escape, press colon and Q, enter. Now if I want to run this, I type Python and HLS relay.py and I click enter. And if you see something like this, then the Python server is up and running, and once you are running Tubeist on your phone and connecting here, you should see the connection starting and ffmpeg starting shortly thereafter. So let's say we're done with this for now, and you want to stop this, you press Ctrl+C and then exit to exit out of the container. And if we want to return to this, this is now a configured container, so if we want to return to this later, we can do that using Docker again. So if I do Docker ps-a, I will list all the available containers that I've run, and you can see that we exited this one 14 seconds ago. It has the name HLS. So in order to reconnect to this one, I type this command, start, and -a to attach to it right away, and the name of this one, and I for interactive. And now I'm back, so I can do cd and cd into the HLS relay folder and Python HLS relay, and it starts again, and you're ready to go. So that's about it for setting up the HLS relay. Thanks.